Greetings, everyone. I just watched a movie from 1953 called Donovan's Brain. And I was interested in watching Donovan's Brain because I just saw a movie called The Lady and the Monster from 1944. If you want to look back a few videos, I did a review on it. And it's the same source material. There was a novel called Donovan's Brain by Kurt Siodmak. And I actually was interested in seeing the first one, Lady and the Monster, because that was the first version of the book. And it was pretty enjoyable. And then this one is a film that I'd heard about since I was a child. I mean, I remember I used to watch Creature Features, New York show, Channel 5, every Saturday night at 8:30. And Donovan's Brain was frequently offered up as a choice. But as a little kid, I didn't really care to watch a movie about a brain on a table. I wanted to see monsters, so I always skipped over Donovan's Brain. It's hard to believe that in my life, this is the first time I've watched it. Finally caught up with it. I had this DVD on my shelf for a long time. Now, how does it compare, first of all, to The Lady and the Monster? I'd say it's about even. I don't know which one I prefer. If there were things I liked about The Lady and the Monster, first version, and things I like about the second version, Donovan's Brain from 1953. I should mention, just for the sake of completeness, that there is a third version of this story called just The Brain, which is from the early 60s. Okay, this one stars Lew Ayres as a scientist who's obsessed with keeping brains alive after the subject has died. He starts out with monkeys and then he graduates to a person when a millionaire dies in a tragic plane crash. He takes his brain, keeps it alive. All right. What starts to happen is it starts to possess the doctor, starts to take him over. He becomes Donovan in a way, all from the brain just sitting there in a glass case in a laboratory. This is interesting because it also stars Nancy Davis as his love interest. Now, Nancy Davis later on would become Nancy Reagan. Yeah, that's her, absolutely. And that was a point of interest, having her in the movie. Also, Gene Evans plays the doctor's assistant. He's got a good role in there. He's pretty good in here. So overall, I think this movie, it's not really horror, you know. It's mild science fiction and more like a drama, too. Not so horrific, although it has its moments. But, yeah, it doesn't really deliver in the horror vein. Interesting, not really great or anything. Kind of silly at times, you know. I thought it was kind of funny at times, unintentionally, a little silly. But I gotta say, the performance by Lew Ayres as the main doctor, who gets completely obsessed and owned by this brain, and then becomes from a nice, energetic, good guy scientist in a way, to becoming this real sleazy, nasty criminal, almost really a bad guy, is a good performance, and that's what holds this together. Lew Ayres' performance. So Donovan's Brain, pretty good, nothing really fantastic.